This is KITOT. Keep it to one topic. I'm going to try today to talk about one topic because I know I'll be going on a lot of tangents. Anyway, with that being said, we're going to talk about making paper houses. I used to make paper houses when I was a kid. Yes, I did. I think I used to make paper houses because at the time I did not have doll houses. I think, in the future, I know it did happen. I did get some doll houses. I would say they were sizable. In most cases, I would have to use paper, just regular printer paper to make houses. I guess I just wanted to. I really don't know why I wanted to make those paper houses, but I did. Did anyone else do paper houses? Anyone? Bueller? So what I would do is I'd get a bunch of printer paper. I don't even think I had crayons or anything. I would just use like a pencil or maybe a pen, and I would use scissors. Yes, I would use scissors. And so what I would do, let's see if I can describe this with one hand since I'm using this to hold the mic. I would have one paper, it's the wall, and so I guess I would need at least 4 papers because I would make 4 walls for the house. And I think I would, if I could, I would staple them. And if not, I think I would tape it together for the walls. And then on the inside, what I would do, I would get maybe at least another sheet of paper. So 5 at least, minimum. If you're trying to do this project at home, you need a minimum of 5 printer papers. Alright folks, now let's get on with the project. What was that? Anyway, I would cut out furniture using the printer paper. And I'm trying to remember exactly how I did it. I think I did a bit of 2D and 3D, which is actually kind of crazy for me as a little kid. I don't know, I was probably 5 years old making this shit. And what I would do is I would make a second floor as well in the paper house, so you could look inside, right? And then there would be furniture, but it's 2D 3D. So I'd have the second floor, and then I would have stairs, and I would I think bend it, and it would be like an accordion, you know what I'm saying? And then I tape it or staple it or glue it. I forget how. I think for the most part I tried to staple, but I think it would backfire, so I just resorted to tape in the end. So there you go, you have that answer there. What else would I make? I think I would draw a bed and I would cut it out, and then I would just glue it, tape it to the floor, the second floor, or the first floor. I don't think I made a bottom, so it was you could put your hand through the house and it's a bracelet. It's the best way I can describe it. It didn't have a floor, or a roof. How else can you look inside if it has a roof, you know what I'm saying? New idea, transparent paper, printer paper for roof for paper houses. Yes. I remember I would cut out little lamps. I would make a tall lamp, standing lamp, and I would paste it onto the wall, tape it onto the wall. Yep, perfect. I got my lamp. Now that I'm thinking about it, I think the paper houses that I made only offered 3 things: stairs, a bed, and a lamp. I mean, I guess that's all you need. I don't think I made a kitchen. I think that's really the only 3 things that I made in the paper house. I think after that point, I was just kind of well, I've done all I can do. That's all you really need. Maybe I would try a couch. I think I have this vague memory of trying to replicate how to put a Blue's Clues seat into my paper house. Don't think it turned out good, because I don't remember doing any more seats after that. I think after a certain point, I may have actually tried to make it a little more 3D. So instead of the bed being flat on the floor, if you look at it in a different angle, you can clearly tell it's just paper on paper. I would try to make it how the stairs were, where it was I actually folded it so it was accordion and then I would tape it so that it would actually be walkable on. So I tried to make the bed have legs to be on, and then the little bed, and then the headboard think I tried my hand at that. And I think maybe that's when I started to look into how to make furniture. I didn't look into it at all. I was just, you know, throwing shit to the wall, seeing what sticks type shit. I do remember trying to make the standing lamp stand on its own on the second floor. And I tried to bend the paper so it was like, you know, it would stick straight up. And it wouldn't be like, hey, huh. You know what I'm saying? Don't remember making any chairs after that. I may want to make a paper house soon. Who knows? Could be fun. But maybe we could upgrade to construction paper, and that would be a whole other topic. So I think I'm gonna end this here. I think we may have talked about all we could with a paper house tonight. The video ends when I clap.